The weight of love. James had never imagined a life without Clara. She was his sunlight, his laughter, the steady rhythm of his heartbeat. When she told him she was pregnant, he had been overjoyed, pressing his ear to her belly as if he could already hear the future they would share. But fate was cruel. The birth was difficult, and though their son, Noah, came into the world crying and healthy, Clara slipped away in silence. The doctors tried to save her. James begged, prayed, screamed, but she was gone. The grief was a tidal wave, pulling him under. He held Noah in his arms, the tiny face so much like Clara's, and instead of joy, all he felt was the unbearable weight of her absence. He tried at first. The pain was too much. James began to drink, first a glass to numb the ache, then a bottle to drown it completely. Friends and family tried to help, but grief had made him a ghost, drifting through life without truly living. Noah grew up in the shadow of his father's love. He would sometimes sit beside his father, who stared blankly at Clara's photograph, whiskey in hand, and whisper, "I miss her too." But James was too far gone. Years passed. Noah became a quiet, resilient young man, shaped by absence. He didn't blame his father. How could he? He had seen the way James looked at Clara's pictures, the way his hands shook when he touched her old scarf. Some loves were too big to survive loss. On the day James finally succumbed to his own heartbreak, found lifeless in his chair, an empty bottle beside him, Noah knelt beside him and whispered, "Go find her." And for the first time in years, he hoped his father was at peace.